Today we will have a look at the monitoring and the actual interaction that we can have with orders or processes. So here you can see I already opened the monitoring and we have one order that has run faulty, and we can see there is a copy job that did not work quite as well. If we open the job log, we can see there's some parameters which went wrong. So how can we now interact with the process? First of all, I would like to jump into the graphics view because it helps us to see what is running parallel and what is running sequentially. So now you can see the graphics view of the process. We can see where it has stopped. And as you can see, the follow-up job, it will not run because we use the green line here. So now we have different possibilities to interact with our process that has stopped. Maybe we have to do a manual cleanup, and afterwards we have the option, for example, if we started the operation ourselves, we can just quit and confirm the actual aborted job, and then we can put in some information what we did at this point. But this is something I won't do now. What I want to show you is I want to repeat the job. So we also have the option to instantly repeat the job. Now you can see I can repeat it immediately, or I can put it on a date and time again. I have different modification options, up to the option to select the steps which should be repeated. Here we only have one step, so I will immediately repeat that one step. And as you can see now, the initial aborted job is now confirmed, and in parallel another one is planned and is now queued and will start shortly after. And for the follow-up process, I also have different options now because something went wrong. Maybe we want to interact with the follow-up process and clean it up or prepare it, that something is running different today. So first of all, I want to start or stop the follow-up job because you see now this one is already active. I need to do something with the rest of the process. So now I stopped this job, and even when this is finished, the follow-up job won't start until we unlock it again. And now I have plenty of time to prepare my follow-up process. So maybe because something today went different, I want to skip the whole upper tree, the whole pro list. I can directly interact here. You see the skip options and unskip option if necessary. And now I skipped the upper process. Other options we have is to interact with the conditions. You can do this on a network level or on a job level. I will do it on a job level now. You can see here the Start Criteria button. Select the object, press the Start Criteria, and it will bring up tabs for all the criteria that you normally have in an object, network or job. And you see here the no start before is 1500, and today I will change it to 1700 because we need to mitigate all the damage that has been done. And you instantly see here now it has switched to 1700. It is already green because it was a job from yesterday that is waiting. And if the process is a little bit more complex, or you need something to start right now and you're really in a hurry, you also will have the option to use an emergency start. Emergency start is somehow special because it will ignore all the network conditions and also all the job conditions that is in start criteria that are inside the job. It will just plainly run the programs inside. And this is, you can see it here, it's the emergency start. You should use this really carefully, but sometimes it's necessary. And if you execute an emergency start, you see this job is going right into queuing, and it does ignore that there's a green line up front which has not been started yet. And these are the most common interactions that you will have with your process. Normally, if I went the normal way, you will unlock your objects and will run your process again. But today we use the emergency start on the playlist, so the playlist is already running. And that's for the interaction.